Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to cut a perfect off shoulder sleeve like this. If you follow through with this video, you are going to be having a perfect fit of your off shoulder sleeve. So let's dive in. These are the measurements I'll be using for this draft, but you will have to use yours when you are drafting yours. So I'm writing it down so that I can follow through with this while drafting. Right now I'll be drawing out a starting point line where I'll be putting the armhole measurement. Like I said, the armhole measurement I'm using is 17 divided by 2, so I'm placing it on that line plus 1.5 sewing allowance. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the bust divided by 12 plus 0.5 sewing allowance. I've marked it. Then right now I'm putting the length plus 1.5 sewing allowance. That's half inch for the up and 1 inch for the down. So I'm marking it out. Then I use it to draw a straight line. Now the next is the round sleeve divided by 2 plus 1.5 sewing allowance or 1 inch sewing allowance. I'll be turning with lining, so I use 1.5. So I marked it out. Then I still put the armhole divided by 2 plus 1.5 sewing allowance in order to form a straight line and connect to the upper part. So I've marked out that my arm seam, that's the point where that will be joining to the under part of the armhole. Now the next thing I'll be doing is the round sleeve of the upper part. That's the strap, what will be fitted on the person's arm. You can use your round upper chest divide by minus, that's the round shoulder minus the round upper chest to get it. But what I use, if the person is an average size, I use like 3.5, and if it's a plus size you can use like 4 or 4.5 plus sewing allowance. So for this I use 4 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'm going to form a curve to that part where I came down by the armhole divided by 12 plus 0.5. So I connected it to the round armhole. Now I'm going up by half inch. You have to go up by half inch if you are folding half inch at the upper part. That's if you are folding only the fabric. So I may not use this. I'm not going to use it because I'll be turning with lining, and already I've added my half inch. So if you'll be folding the upper part, then you may have to add another half inch at the upper part so that you can fold it. This is a blouse I've already drafted. I'll drop the link of the video in the description box so that you can watch it also if you don't know how to sew a bustier blouse. So right now I'm using the strap to strap of the person to determine where I'll be fixing the sleeve on the clothes. So if the person is like from bust 40 to 42, I use strap to strap of about 6 inches for the front and 6.5 for the back. So by the time you add it to the 4 that you have on the sleeve, it will have a perfect fit on the person's body. If the person is just a medium size, you can use 5 or 5.5 for the strap to strap. So for this person I'm using 6 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So the excess on it, I'm going to cut it off. I'm cutting it off right now. So for the back I use 6.5 for the back, or you can also use 6, but I use 6.5 and I always have a perfect fit. If you are using for a medium person, you can use 5 for the front, 5.5 for the back, or 5.5. You always have your sewing allowance, so if there is any need you can also fit it, but it usually fit perfectly when I follow through with this measurement. So right now I'm checking the points that I have, if it will align well with my armhole, and I see that it have a perfect fit. So like I said, I'm not using that upper part because I'm not folding my own I'm not folding the fabric, I'm turning with lining, so I'm not going to be using that upper part. But if you are folding the up. If you are not putting lining, you may have to add another half inch so that you can use it to fold it twice. Okay, so the what I have fits in into the measurement that I've drafted. That's even after removing the sewing allowance I'll use to join the sleeve. What is left on this on the armhole of the blouse fits into the armhole of this sleeve. So I'm going to be using it like that. Okay, so you can see that this sleeve is very easy. This sleeve to draft it is very easy. So what you are using for that upper part is just for a medium sized person you can use 5, you can use 3.5. For a slim person you can use from 2.5 to 2.75. Then for another, like let's say like bust 34, you can use like 3. So that is it. Now I've cut it out. It's very simple, very simple to draft. So this is the blouse. I did another video on how to do this spiral sleeve. I arranged the flounce that I cut. There is also another video on how to cut a flounce. I arranged the flounce that I cut on the sleeve. Okay, so the other part of it is just a basic off shoulder sleeve. So one side has basic order off shoulder sleeve that I arranged my flounce on. If you have found this video helpful, please kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for staying with me on this channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you.